Family Matters, Word Vibes the Record, Love Challenge number 9. When we love, people see God. Can you stop and look back at a time when you experienced God at work through someone's life? Guess what? What you saw and felt was the pure light of God's love. It was illuminating and it was warm. To walk in love is to fulfill the perfect law of God, which has power to convert the soul. Proverbs 19 verse 7. People must experience the love of God to be saved, and God has set it up that they should experience His love through us, His children. It is no wonder that Jesus told His disciples that the way people would know that they were His disciples was if they loved each other. People would experience Him at work through us and glorify God in the day of their visitation. 1 Peter 2 verse 12. Jesus' disciples later practically experienced this in a very special way during the times He spent with them and after He died and was resurrected. Their eyes were open to see Him as they experienced His love, and He lovingly broke both the natural and spiritual bread to them. He was preparing them to be the bread to the nations, even as He was, and would later lovingly lay down their lives for others as He did. And it came to pass, as He sat at the table with them, He took bread and blessed it and broke and gave to them. And their eyes were open and they knew Him, and He vanished out of their sight. And they said one to another, "Did not our heart burn within us while He talked with us by the way, and while He opened to us the Scriptures?" Luke 24, 30-32. The same thing applies to us. As we, by the Spirit of God, manifest His love in practical ways, people will see Jesus. The love always includes self-denial and sacrifice. If you should ask people to share one person they know to be a true son of God or a true child of God, they would show you someone through whom they experience the love of God. This is because people see God when we love. The question is, would that person be you? What the world needs is the pure love of God operating through us. Again, let us remember that at salvation, the love of God or the nature of God was shed abroad in our hearts by Christ. Anything that stops this love from flowing to others is an open or secret sin that blocks people from seeing God. Scriptures in focus. Romans 13 verse 10. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. John 13 verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye love one another. As we reflect, would the people in your sphere of influence call you a Christian because of the love of God they experience through you? If not, what are you going to do about this? This is day 9 of a 10-day challenge. Remember, you can walk in love as a lifestyle by the power of the Holy Spirit. Written by Pastors Andrew and Donnette Norman and read by Jermaine Johnson.
This Word Vibes Love Challenge is brought to you by Passion and Purity in association with Interschool Christian Fellowship, ICF, Christian Teachers in Action, Marriage is Honorable, and the Eternal Church of Jesus Christ, the Record, courtesy of TBC Radio, the breath of change.